Hello everyone, this is Senior Biotech Analyst John Vandermosten. Welcome to our channel that educates the life sciences investor on exciting advancements in drugs, biologics, and devices. For more content and news like this, subscribe to our channel below and like or share with others. Welcome back to our show today. We're here with Dan Goldberger, CEO of electroCore, ticker symbol ECOR. Dan, thank you for being here.
My pleasure.
electroCore is a device company offering the gammaCore Sapphire, an FDA-approved non-invasive nerve stimulator that can treat a variety of headaches. The company's had material sales in a number of geographies around the world and also has future potential in a lot of different indications. But let's first talk about your largest company, or your largest
channel.
Your largest channel, Veterans Affairs, where you almost doubled sales in the first quarter, which you recently pre-announced.
Yep.
How are you helping veterans, and where is this growth coming from?
Yeah, so thank you, John. So the device we make, this is our flagship device. I always keep mine in my pocket. It's called the gammaCore Sapphire. It's a non-invasive vagus nerve stimulator. We've had a Federal Supply Services contract with the VA hospital system, as well as with the military treatment facilities in the DoD for several years now. And that channel has been our largest source of revenue, and we expect it'll continue to be our largest source of revenue for.
And you've really built that up, actually. I think you're doing over 100 VA facilities now.
Thank you for that. Yes,
yeah.
we announced recently that we've gotten through more than 100 VA hospitals are now offering this treatment. By way of background, there are over 1,200 VA hospitals and clinics in the United States, and then another several hundred military treatment facilities, DoD hospitals.
So you're actually less than 10% penetrated.
We have a lot of room to grow. Exactly right. And in the VA hospital system, this therapy is free to the patient. And so a patient will see a prescriber in the VA hospital system. They'll write a prescription. We get a purchase order from the VA hospital. We ship directly to the veteran in their home, and our call center takes care of reaching out to the veteran, in servicing, training, and generally being available to those veterans to help them with their headache therapy. And then we send an invoice directly to the hospital, and we get paid remarkably quickly. So it's a very, very efficient call point for us. And the business is growing, as you mentioned, exponentially over the last 12 months.
And I think you ship it directly to the veteran, right?
We do. So
so there's no intermediate middleman. You use the USPS or something?
Depending on the zip code, UPS, FedEx, whatever works. But the point is that our call center, we call it our customer experience team, is interacting directly with the veterans. And so not only are we providing a novel proprietary therapy that's very, very effective, but we are extending the reach of the Veterans Administration personnel. We're creating a force multiplier, if you will, for the VA hospital folks in treating their patients. And as you know, the VA hospital system off and on has been overwhelmed, and so being able to treat patients at home where they are comfortable, they don't have to drag themselves into the clinic or the hospital, is very effective and a true benefit, non-financial benefit to the veterans and to the healthcare system.
So Veterans Affairs isn't the only area where you have material sales. There's also the National Health Service in the UK.
That's right.
Which has been, I think you started out small with a special program, but you've since expanded to a different program, which is more permanent, I believe, and also expanded out into other kingdoms and principalities in the UK as well. I think Scotland was one, but elaborate on that.
So this all started with the NICE, which is the UK government equivalent of CMS in the United States. And NICE in the UK studied our therapy, not just for the clinical benefit, John, but also looking at the healthcare economics. And in 2019, their publication said that if you use gammaCore therapy to treat cluster headache patients, not only do you get better results, and it ought to be first-line therapy, but you're going to be saving on average, 450 British pounds per patient per year by avoiding other expenses in the
I mean, that's a very strong argument to make, and it's hard to argue against the economic argument.
The healthcare economics often trumps clinical efficacy in my experience. And so based on that recommendation from NICE, the Innovation Technology Program, ITP, started to fund access to our therapy for folks that were covered by NHS in the United Kingdom, in England. We did that for 18 months in 6-month budget cycles. And as we rolled into this year, into 2022, we've now been moved to the MedTech funding mandate, which is an evergreen budgetary process that NHS goes through. So
a little bit more permanency there, I think, right?
That's right. It's a much more permanent program based on the clinical efficacy of our therapy and the overwhelming healthcare economic benefits.
So you have a third channel also, and let's just spend a short time on this, but commercial, which actually also grew quite strongly in the first quarter.
That's right.
On a small base, but spend a few seconds on that to tell us how that's working.
Love to. So, commercial healthcare in the United States is far larger than the VA hospital system, and obviously that's our ultimate target. We do have some commercial healthcare insurance, but as you know, more and more Americans are covered by high deductible plans, and between deductibles and copays, patients are paying cash out of pocket anyway. So at the end of last year, we set up 2 direct-to-consumer cash pay programs. The first we call G Concierge, which is a physician dispense program. So the physician's office carries some inventory of our therapy, and they make it available to their patients on a cash basis. And then in January of this year, we launched an e-commerce site, and we've been ramping up our media spending direct-to-consumer in February and March, and we're starting to see some very, very exciting traction.
Which makes a lot of sense in a high deductible health care plan environment.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, thank you, Dan, for that. We'll be back with more, talking with electroCore's CEO, Dan Goldberger, about some of the future opportunities for the company. Thank you.